one of my core mentalities is that when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And this is a quote that I take very seriously. And it's so powerful that if you see any event in your life with a different perspective, it will just change. It will just change the way you feel. If something happens in your life and it's so bad, but you try to look with a different eyes and see, why would that person do that? Why would this happen to me at this moment? What am I learning from it? And that's the big question I always ask myself. What am I learning from this experience? What should I do different next time? Because one thing is certain, things will happen again. Maybe in a slightly different way, but they will happen. And if you learned from the previous experience, you will have a different reaction to that. And when you react in a different way, when you make a different choice, the end will be different. Our life is based on the small choices we make every single day. And we take it for granted. If I decide to, for example, not go to buy a coffee and stay in my office working for 5 more minutes, and in those 5 more minutes that I was going to get the coffee, and then, okay, let me just finish replying this email. And I left the door of my office open and someone was passing by and then decided to stop and saying hi, or maybe it's a different person. And that is the network moment that will open another door. The small decision that I made of not leaving my office and not going to buy the coffee and having the door open just changed what was coming next. It changed that now I have a new door open. Or if you go ahead and buy the coffee, and in that walking, you found someone, and that just changed your life forever. Guys, every little decision we make changes everything that comes after. And that's very, very big. And it's so powerful. And who makes a decision? You make the decision. And how you react to what is going on, it's also your decision. So the choices we make, the way we approach what's happening in our life, it takes us to where we are every single second of our life. Never blame others for where you are. You are the captain of your boat. Sometimes there are several storms and we cannot control these storms, but we can control how we manage the boat. The boat is our life. So we don't have this power of controlling the weather. We have sunny days, we have very stormy hurricane style days, but how we control the boat in the different situations is what defines our life. So don't blame others. Every single situation you encounter yourself, ask, what am I learning from it? How would I do differently next time? And make choices, smart choices. And they will take you to where you should be. Okay? That's the message of today. Bye.